People all claim to be members of the White family, but one of them is not telling the truth. It's the game that asks you to decide which member of a close-knit clan is actually a relative stranger. No relation. And now, here's the host of our show, Mike Rowe.
Thank you, Jennifer. Hello once again. My name is Mike. This, in fact, is No Relation. And for the next half hour, we'll have an opportunity to try and figure out which member of the White family is an imposter. Now, before the program, the Whites were introduced to somebody they'd never met before. They spent some time with that person, told him or her everything they could think of about themselves. And now that imposter has assumed the identity of the real fifth family member who's watching the program from backstage. That being said, I'm going to ask the Whites to introduce themselves one at a time, starting with Paul.
My name is Paul. I've got a lovely wife, Flora, and 3 great kids, and I'm an engineer.
I see. Hi, Flora.
Hi, my name is Flora, and I'm married to Paul.
Okay, and you are?
Hi, I'm Laura, and I'm his oldest daughter.
That's nice. David?
And my name is David. Paul is my father.
My name is Deborah, and I'm the youngest daughter.
Or so they say. The White family, everyone. One of them, in fact, has not been telling us the entire story, and our celebrities will do their best to try and figure out who the culprit is. Let's begin by saying hello to a fella who's done all sorts of stuff. Right now, he's on the Drew Carey show. Well, actually, he's on No Relation, but you get the idea. Diedrich Bader, everybody.
Oh.
How's it going?
It's going great. I'm having a great day.
And you're looking swell.
Well, thanks. That's what's important.
Absolutely. And I'm sure that Dawn Lewis would agree she's looking swell as well. Please welcome her right now, everyone. Seen you on Dream On and hanging with that Mr. Hooper guy, or doing all sorts of shows. What's going on now?
Well, right now I'm really happy to be working on the film we talked about earlier this week. It's starring Sinbad. Jason Robards, Burt Reynolds, Ernie Hudson, Abe Martinez. It's a great cast, big Western, and I'm having a ball.
Good.
Getting dirty, down and dirty.
There you go. Well, we'll have some fun here, and if we don't, there is a doctor in the house, I'm happy to say.
Thank you.
12 years now in General Hospital. Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a while anyway. Say hi to Brad Mall.
Hello. Trying to think of my newest credit here. I just did a fold-out for Popular Mechanics, but other than that, not that much going on, you know, just being a doctor. I am known as a contestant's friend.
Wonderful.
Because
I'm sure
I've sent more people to Mexico than the Montezuma's Revenge. Just sit back.
Well, we will see. You guys know the rules of the game. There are precious few of them. We've given you each a biography. You can ask questions of the Whites based on the information contained therein. Please don't ask any questions that require personal numbers in the responses. Phone numbers, social security numbers, things of that ilk. Whites, all you have to do is answer their questions as honestly as you can, okay? Paul, you're in the hot seat. You stay there. Everybody else, please stand up and make your way through that yellow door off to our soundproof booth. And while you do that, I'll take this opportunity to remind everybody at home that our game is played in 2 rounds. In round 1, our celebrities each have 30 seconds to individually question each family member. In round 2, we bring back all of the Whites, see how well they know each other. Make sense, Paul?
Does to me.
Very good. Well, get comfortable because Diedrich will begin.
Yes. What happened, Paul, when you skipped a Never on a Friday dance and attended the alumni dance instead?
That's where I met Flora and started a great romance.
The rest is history. What happened on your first horseback riding date with Flora?
Well, my horse followed her horse, and I wanted it to be the other way around. I also fell off and had a horrible day, but it was great with Flora.
Now, what happened when you pushed your wife down a hill or something?
Okay.
Horse and all. Go ahead, Don.
How long have you and Flora been married?
Is that a number type
That
question?
is a numbers
That's a
question.
number type question.
Don loves those numbers
Okay.
questions.
I'm sorry, I
Good
would be
ear,
the
Paul.
one. What's Flora's mom's name? I know you guys are best friends.
Flora's mom's name is Maria.
Maria. Okay, can you ask me what my name is in Italian?
Yes, I can.
Would you please?
Come si chiama?
Very lovely. What do you do for a living?
I'm an engineer.
Do you specialize in any particular thing?
Well, electronic engineer, systems engineer, work on...
Okay, Brad.
Why were you asked to drink wine after getting into a car accident in Italy, Paul?
I really wasn't asked to. I was kind of offered to me to kind of calm all the people in the accident down.
Liar. No, what's capellini alla cacca?
I don't know what that is.
Wow. Okay, tell me about your wild ride to the hospital when your son mistakenly ate diet pills.
We were in Puerto Rico. He ate the diet pills, and we weren't sure what they were, and so...
I'm not sure what they are either, but I am sure that when we return, round one will continue. Our celebrities will map out their strategies, and we'll continue our questioning of the whites right after this. Stay with us.
I don't know what capellini alla cacca is.
Vecchia Zamara Senti, pianto scende... Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. You don't speak Italian. We were speaking Italian earlier, and as round one continues, we will go on with all sorts of stuff, trying to figure out which one of the whites doesn't belong. Who's in the hot seat there? Why, it's Laura, and we start with Dawn. Go ahead.
Hi, Laura. Do you speak Italian?
I used to when I was a little girl, but I
Can you ask me my name in Italian?
I don't remember.
Not anymore?
I was like 2, 3 years old when I...
Okay, what did you used to do as a kid, like little silly things?
Silly to myself?
Yeah, to yourself.
One time I had a little plastic car kind of thing, and I took the wheels off and I stuck it up my nose.
You stuck it up here? That's lovely. Why is Shoo Shoo on the living room shelf?
Because he was cremated.
He was cremated. Who is Shoo Shoo?
The dog.
The dog. Whose dog?
Our dog.
Family.
It doesn't matter anymore, does it?
Oh, God.
Go ahead, Brad.
So, uakala na ina kupu na mai? That's Hawaiian. You once took your little sister booze bowling. What really happened as opposed to what she told your parents happened?
Well, she told a lot of things that didn't happen that I got in trouble
Booze
for.
bowling, what is it?
Well, it was, I was in college and they came to visit me and we went on a bus with...
Booze bowling, what is it?
Oh, well, we were drinking and we went to different
Okay, you were
alleys
drinking and bowling. Tell me about the time you were numb to a Nerf ball. Was this drinking and bowling?
No, it was when I was younger and my little brother David I was talking to my parents and he kept bouncing a Nerf ball off my head.
What's your Christmas tradition?
I think that might have been it. Go ahead, Evie.
The painting of the Last Supper has a special significance for you. Why is that?
Well, we lived in Italy when I was a little girl, and when I went to preschool, it was the church. I went to preschool at the church that has the painting, Da Vinci's painting.
Well, there we go. You lived in Italy for a few years. What happened when your relatives visited and wanted to speak to the ducks?
I wanted to speak to the ducks.
You remember that time at all? That's funny.
I
I don't either. As a child, you were fluent in Italian. What happened when you moved back to the U.S.?
Well, because I played with all the Italian kids, so...
So there it is.
Yeah, well, there
All
you
right,
go.
thank you, Laura. Very nice. You can slip right through the blue door here, and we will welcome in Flora right now as she makes her way through the yellow door. Ora che ragioni la fuggire?
Yes, burritos and...
Pizza.
Capellini?
Pizza fettuccine.
Melanzane.
Hi.
There you go.
Hi.
Italian.
Yes, thank you.
Great. Brad, we start with you.
Oh, okay. Raise your right hand. Very cool.
I think he's serious.
Why am I asking you to do this?
Because I have trouble with my right and left. I always get them mixed up.
Well, once in Italy, your diet pills went into the wrong mouth. Who took them?
My son David, but
Yeah.
actually it wasn't in Italy. But
Oh, it really was? Oh, it wasn't in Italy. Well, what happened when your bath beads were eaten as a snack?
he had.
Is this the same child?
It's the same child.
I'm not sure we're on the right show here.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should be on Help Your Son
digesting a
show.
few bubbles.
Okay. And raise your right hand again. Cool.
Nice work, Flora. Go ahead, Evie.
One more time. No.
Okay.
So where are you originally from?
Costa Rica.
Right. Why did a lost black headband endear your husband to you?
Because I thought that was sweet that he would give that to me.
Why do snow and mud remind you of the first ski trip with your husband?
The what?
The snow and the mud.
Oh.
Remember that?
Yeah, because I was skiing and I fell in the mud because he didn't think I would ski that well. And I kept on skiing and fell in the mud.
You showed him, huh?
Yeah.
That's right.
Dawn?
Hi, Flora. What's your mom's name?
My mom's name? Maria.
Maria. Where'd you go for your honeymoon?
Las Vegas.
How'd you get that trip?
I used to work for a hotel in Las Vegas, and so they gave me a free trip.
You're a big worrier, right?
Yeah.
What happened when Debbie came home late recently from her first day of work?
I freaked out because she was supposed to be home at a certain time, and she didn't come home at that time. So I thought something happened to her. I'm always thinking that something.
Thanks, Flora. I can't picture you freaking out, but nice job. You can slip right through the blue door there.
Thank you.
There you go. And speaking of Debbie, she's coming in right now. You go that way. Hello there, Deborah.
Hi.
Come on in and get comfortable in our little red cushion hot seat there. And Diedrich, we're going to start with you again.
Hey, Deborah, where do you work?
I just recently got a job at Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Why did you and your sister play dress up in Las Vegas?
Oh, our family went on a trip there, and since I'm younger, they're like over 21, so they could all gamble and everything, and so my sister felt sorry for me, so she thought, well, if she would dress me up, and she like made me wear really sophisticated clothes and put her glasses on me and did my hair all wild.
Right.
And so it passed for about half an hour, and then a security guard came up to me after.
I was intrigued. Go ahead,
What
Dawn.
are your nicknames? Do you have one?
Yeah, Laura, she calls me Pup. I guess because I'm like the little one. And I call her Poofy sometimes because, I don't know, just like.
Okay, so you work at Knott's Berry Farm. They're going to open a couple of new rides this summer. One is called, what, the Cyclone? The other one's Snoopy's Wild Ride. Is that right?
I know they're opening a new ride. I think
What's
it's
the
like
name of that one?
Gosh, I don't know the name. I know they're opening like the new race cars.
It's okay.
But-
It's okay.
I can't help you, Deborah, but we know where Dawn spends her off hours. Go ahead, Brad.
Have you ever taken diet pills by accident? No, I'm kidding. Tell me about the time your brother David made you believe you had powers over turning on and off the TV.
Oh, my friend had come over our house, and my brother likes to play tricks a lot. So he
Can
like
you do tongue tricks? Do one. Can you do one? Wow! Wow. Well, all right.
Laura and I are the only ones that can do it.
Almost sorry I asked.
That's, I'm not.
Why does Laura tease you about your boyfriend? Because of tongue tricks?
Not that.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Thank you so much, Deborah. That was fascinating. Right through the blue door, and the last family member is David, and there he is, even as we speak. Come on in, David.
Hello.
Have a seat and prepare yourself for the inquisitive mind that is Dawn Lewis.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's get here. Okay, what do you consider your primary language?
Well, English, first
Do
of
you
all.
speak any other languages?
Yes, I speak 6 languages.
Like?
I speak English, Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, and German.
Ask me how do I feel in Spanish.
¿Cómo está usted?
Okay. Wow, you like to swim
Yeah, I'm.
with large animals.
Yeah.
Like what?
Recently I went to Brazil, and I went swimming in the Amazon, and I did not know this at the time, but
Brad?
Sounds like a good
Wow. What sharp objects do you have hanging over your bed?
I have swords and machetes.
Any particular reason?
There was, for protection a little bit, I was
Okay,
little,
what kind of plates do you collect?
license plates
Ah.
from different
In
countries.
case you have to make them someday? Okay. What is the clapper and why is it special to you?
The clapper is a gift that my sister Laura gave me. It's something I tend to be lazy sometimes, and I don't want to.
Oh, the clapper. Like
Yes,
you
I don't
turn
want to get
things
up and
on.
have to turn on the lights, so I'll do that,
that's
and the lights will
cool.
turn on.
Okay.
Pretty good. Now, why do you have machetes over your bed?
For protection, and I collect them as well.
Protection from what?
When I was little, I was afraid of the dark. I was afraid of burglars and stuff of that sort.
Getting interesting things, in fact, will continue to get much more interesting because in round 2, we bring back all of the whites and we find out how they react with one another. Yeah, I said we act. All these different languages. Got me crazy. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And here we go with round 2 right now. You can see things look a little bit different. Our celebrities are where we left them, but the couch is full once again, full of whites. And now we have a chance to see how they react to one another. Celebrities, 45 seconds apiece. Ask them questions, not about themselves, but about each other, starting with Diedrich.
Okay, Paul, what famous painting was near Laura's nursery school?
I believe it was the painting of the Last Supper.
Okay. Flora, who spoke Italian to the ducks in Italy?
To the Ducks in Italy?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody did.
All right. David, who plays on a baseball team?
Laura.
Laura, what languages are David fluent in?
Spanish, Italian, German, Portuguese, English, and, oh, I'm nervous. Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, German, English, and...
No, I can't really count, so it's all right. Deborah, where did the family recently take a cruise?
We went to the Caribbean.
Sounds nice. Paul, where did you take...
Dawn.
Okay. Paul, what does David have over his bed?
Over his bed?
Mm-hmm.
Gee, he has a lot of things over his bed.
Name a couple of things in particular.
Maps.
Okay. Flora, what special item is on the living room shelf? Special to the family.
Our dog. Our
Okay.
dog's ashes.
Okay. Laura, who's the big traveler in the family?
David is.
David is. Flora, which one of your kids puts things in her nose?
Laura.
Laura, you said, okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Paul, who swims the Amazon in your family?
David is the Amazon swimmer.
David's the Amazon swimmer. David, who's the biggest worrier in the family?
Probably Deborah.
Deborah? Okay. Laura, where's Deborah working this summer?
At Knott's Berry.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay, Brad.
Can you do a tongue trick for me?
Me?
Uh-huh. No problems now. What kids' movie made Deborah cry, Flora?
A lot of movies, any movie that has animals in it.
And when you dressed up for Vegas, what did you put on her? Do you remember?
I gave her my glasses and high heels and put her hair on her head and more sophisticated kind
Did you get caught?
Yeah.
Who ate the bath beads? Do you remember, Paul?
I think David ate the bath beads.
Who ate the diet pills?
David's the big eater.
Okay.
Yummy. All right, well, there it is. Lots of interesting information coming to light right now. When we return, we'll introduce you to the real White and unveil the imposter in the process. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Here we go. Time to figure out exactly who is who. Our celebrities, in fact, have all cast their votes, and they're looking rather confident. You guys feel okay?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, she's feeling good.
I feel good.
Everybody feels sort of good. We'll find out what they think as soon as I remind you guys that if you manage to fool all three of these guys, we'll be sending you all off to Mexico. Jennifer, tell us some more.
It's 4 days of temptation at Allegra's Diamond Eden Resort in Baja, California, Mexico. Whatever you're looking for in a vacation, it's all yours. Allegra Resorts, more places to go, more ways to enjoy them. And to get you there, Aero California, the exclusive carrier to Laredo, Mexico on the Baja Peninsula. Convenient morning and late afternoon non-stop departures from Los Angeles with the airline that knows Mexico, Aero California.
All right, then. Let's figure out exactly where we stand here. Diedrich, I'll start with you. Which one of these whites does not belong?
Well, you know, the tongue trick did it for Laura and Deborah because, you know, it's a genetic sort of thing to do that trick. But so I decided to go with Paul.
All right. He of the unpracticed tongue. Dawn?
Okay. Well, you three can never deny each other as siblings, like ever. Okay, so it was between Flora and Paul for me, who belonged to the kids. And I think Flora resembles the kids more than Paul does.
Aha, so 2 for Paul. All right, Brad.
And I know that the producers work very hard to get people that seem like a family, so I figured if 2 of them could do the tongue trick, one of them was an imposter. And so I went with Laura.
Laura, all right.
And that's
Faux
the
tongue.
most foolish thing I've ever said in my life.
Well, I don't know, Brad. We've heard you say a number of things, but...
Oh, somebody's here, Avon.
Avon, that's exactly right, a sale and hosiery. In fact, that is the real white family member behind the door right now. I'll ask our imposter to please stand up and let that person in. Easy, Spartacus.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Not with the...
Very nice. Hi, Laura. How are you?
Good for you.
Well, she had you down pretty good.
I know, she did.
Hey, listen, as long as we're close here, can you do that thing with the tongue? Thank you so much. Okay, great. Why don't you just join the family right over there, and I'll find out who this is. Hi. What's your name, and what do you do?
Rachel, and I work in an office.
Rachel, well, sit down on a stool right now. You did a great job. You got the tongue thing. Everybody but me can do this with their tongue. It's incredible. You have fooled 2 out of 3 of our celebrities, which means we can't send you to Mexico, but we do have some great prizes for you. Jennifer, what do we have?
Well, our family members and our imposter have each won Dr. Scholl's Stimurol Callus Care and Comfort Rest, the perfect gift for pampering your feet from Dr. Scholl. And Sigma's Diamond Pocket 10 by 25 binoculars combine superior optics, powerful performance, and compact size. Sigma binoculars for everything in life worth seeing. And finally, labeling is a breeze with the Croy labeling system. From binders to badges, mailboxes to maps, make durable, professional quality labels for home or office from Croy, courtesy of no relation.
And there are some lovely prizes. Brad, that was a remarkable strategy, but it did work out.
Well, I have no strategy, but I just, you know, the seat of my pants said Laura.
And the tip of your tongue.
And
well,
that's right. It went right up through here and came out.
Well, guys, we appreciate your hard work. As always, congratulations to you all. Great job for you. And I'll remind everybody else at home that we'll be back sometime soon with more of No Relation. We hope to see you then. Bye-bye.
Some of our contestants receive a gift certificate from a service merchandise store. Select top name brand products and quality jewelry from their over 600-page catalog or at any of their over 400 stores nationwide. And Keystone's 35 to 52 millimeter power zoom camera has red-eye reduction, self-timer, fill-in auto flash from Keystone Camera Corporation.